What's up? It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood, and we are back on the IE network. We're going to be talking about Power Book 2 Ghosts. And after episode 8, we saw Effie hook up with Kane, not once but twice. And it looks as though now they are a couple. She went from TARIQ. She was just with TARIQ last episode. So now it's been roughly a couple of days or so since her and TARIQ's been broken up. And she now sleeps with Kane, not once but twice. And he paid her tuition for school, so it seemed as though she also, once she came in to the Tejada's home, Monet already knew that Kane had slept with Effie. So when she left out of the house, she asked him, was he coming? And he came right behind her. So it's not just a sex thing. They are really a couple. You can also see in next week's episode, which is going to be, well, it's supposed to come on May 19th, a final gift, I believe is called, or a last gift. And you can see that he is going to visit Effie, and as he is her attorney, he's acting as her attorney, and he basically tells her to flip on TARIQ. Now, he's telling her this because she's going to eventually find out, or Kane says they want TARIQ. And he's saying that she should flip on TARIQ. Now, the first thing is, the question we want to ask is Effie worse than Lauren and Diana? Right, so the three girls that TARIQ has been involved with since the beginning of Power, Ghost, has been Effie, Lauren, and Diana. All right, he's had his certain time and moments with all three of them. But for the majority of the time, he has been with Effie. He did sleep with Diana twice, and I believe Lauren once. He was dating Lauren until he needed to get her out of town when they found out that he had Kane and Effie on the wire. Now, he got Lauren, was going to get Lauren out of town, but then he told Braden to get her out of town. Effie met up with Braden, pretty much took Lauren from Braden, and thought that she killed Lauren. But Lauren, of course, ended up living, as Effie found out that she was alive at the end of episode 8. But the thing is, with Effie sleeping with Kane, that is the ultimate disrespect and the ultimate betrayal if you are TARIQ. Number one, TARIQ knows, and Effie knows, that Kane absolutely hates TARIQ. He despises TARIQ. He's been jealous of TARIQ since day one. I know he looks at TARIQ and says, you got this dude that don't have no car. He's got no money. He can't fight. Right? And he's walking around here and he's pulling. He was smashing Effie. He was smashing Lauren. And he was smashing my sister, who was a virgin and picked him to give, to end her virginity, to give up her virginity to. So from the beginning, he's never liked TARIQ. And on top of that, his mother seems as though like she likes TARIQ and trusts TARIQ more than Kane. So Kane also has attempted to kill TARIQ on several occasions, or wanted to, and tried to frame him for the detective's death by putting a badge into TARIQ's drawer in his room. So Effie knows all of these things about Kane and how he really could care less about TARIQ and would really want him up out of here. And now she's going to go sleep with Cane because she was upset at TARIQ. I think by her seeing TARIQ sleep with Diana, kind of pushed over the edge until the I don't give a F mode. And she is really sleeping with Cane, not because she likes Cane all that much, but because he, number one, was there for her to pay her tuition when TARIQ definitely wasn't trying to pay it. And he was there for her, and he seems like he's the only one looking out for her at this moment. On top of that, she is still stuck on TARIQ, but she doesn't want to admit it. But TARIQ really doesn't want anything to do with Effie because she lied about the whole Lauren situation. Now I know everybody why they want Lauren gone. Lauren had got Cane and Braden on the wire, and it seems as though she just turned in Effie for attempted murder. She fingered Effie, pause, for attempted murder. So now, if Effie is now locked up, and because she's up for attempted murder, they're trying to get her to flip on TARIQ because that's who they really want. And if Cane tells her you should set TARIQ up in order to, so you can get out of jail, but they want him, so you need to flip on him. Now, I truly do not hope that Effie flips on TARIQ, and I hope he's able to flip her on Cane. Now, I don't know how that's going to be. I do believe that Cane, now that he knows that Lauren is alive, Cane is going to probably try to find Lauren and off her because he knows that her testimony could bring down the entire organization. TARIQ, for some reason, is not feeling as though Lauren is any threat, even though Effie, Cane, and Braden all feel as though Lauren's a threat. For some reason, TARIQ just has this faith in Lauren that she would not snitch on him, and he's saying that she's a civilian and she's not a threat. But Lauren, if she testifies against Effie, if Effie decides to snitch on TARIQ, she could flip on him for that, and they'll pick TARIQ up, and Effie will be out. So, in order for her to have, for her to have slept with Cane, it is an extra smack to TARIQ's face. And on top of that, he's done so much for Cane's family. He saved their tail so many times, and Cane has no respect for TARIQ. So for him to tell Effie to set TARIQ up, all this, once Monet Tejada hears about this, she's going to be very upset with Cane. But as far as Effie goes, I really can't believe that she would stoop so low because somebody paid her tuition. She is worse off than Lauren because Lauren was on the wire and she was manipulated. We know Lauren's not in the game. So Lauren was just totally manipulated into wearing the wire. I don't blame Lauren for that. She thought she was after information for Braden, and she got manipulated by Carrie Milgram and then again by Jenny Sullivan. Diana, of course Diana is a liar and she talks too much, and she did steal the product and the money from TARIQ in order to, I believe, help get her father out of jail or replace the drugs that she stole from her mom. She stole the money from Monet, and then she used that money to get out Poppy. And then she probably stole TARIQ's product to pay back Monet. I believe that's how it went. But Diana has, other than that, Diana has not really done anything to TARIQ. So I believe that Effie right now, she has pulled ahead of Lauren as far as douchebags that TARIQ mess with. If I'm TARIQ, I probably, take a long look at all of these girls and say, forget it, I'm just going to mess with light-skinned Keisha, a.k.a. Bashonda. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Do you think Effie is going to turn on TARIQ? Or do you think Effie's going to hold it down with TARIQ and somehow flip on Kane? Let me know down in the comments. Effie, you're the worst.